Think crypto mining is dead? Think again. A lot of people think that it's just not profitable to mine crypto, especially here in the UK. Well, that is just not the case. In the last 12 months, from April 2018 to April 2019, in that 12-month period, which we're all aware was one of the worst years for crypto, when we saw the prices pretty much consecutively falling every single month, even under those conditions, our clients still made over 59% return on investment. So the big question then is, how on earth did we do this when so many other people were struggling and there were so many misconceptions around the truth that you can't mine Bitcoin profitably anymore? What was going on? How did we achieve these things when so many other people were struggling? Let's tackle some of the misconceptions and misunderstandings directly. The problem with ASIC machines, not that we're against them as a concept, they certainly serve the purpose, and at the right place and the right time they can be useful, but for 90% of people, ASIC machines are simply not the way to go. The problem is the technology moves exceptionally quickly. As soon as you've bought a machine, you're competing with everyone else mining Bitcoin, and it gets harder and harder and harder, all whilst there's a new machine coming out that's more powerful, more powerful, more powerful every couple of months. Which means as soon as you've got some equipment, there's always something else vastly more powerful just around the corner, making it exceptionally difficult to kind of return those investments moving forward. Another reason why people think it's not profitable to mine is unfortunately due to the big upspring of cloud mining companies. Now, these companies have a good principle in that they own the equipment and they rent out their equipment to you. So you can just buy a package online and receive your coins in a very simple fashion without having a machine, without any of the fuss. So on the surface, it sounds like a nice proposition. But ultimately, if crypto mining is so profitable, which it is, why would any company sell you equipment which they already own? It makes no sense. Here at Easy Crypto, we're hardware manufacturers, and we make no bones about it. Yes, we do make money on the sale of our hardware, but fundamentally that's because our clients own the equipment 100% themselves, and they receive 100% of their coins. And for those of you that perhaps have done some research in the market, or you've maybe seen some things on eBay, and you maybe look at our devices and you've seen, oh, well, I've seen a machine that's somewhat similar to this. I've seen a 6-card graphic thing before. They were really good for mining Ethereum. Well, again, the problem is that historically, people have opted for the cheapest options to have mined these types of machines to chase Ethereum, which was a big coin to mine about 18 months, 2 years ago. And the problem was with those setups that for all those cards could technically mine other coins, they were very, very good at mining Ethereum and pretty rubbish at mining everything else. So as Ethereum prices fell and the difficulty increased over the last 2 years, those rigs have become extremely unprofitable to the point where you're not even covering electric in a lot of instances, and subsequently a lot of people have shed those. The core difference of what we offer here at Easy Crypto is by using the absolute premium end commercial grade graphics cards, we're able to do things and perform things that simply other people can't do. With equipment that's so powerful, we can mine hundreds of different coins. We're able to take advantage of all the new functions that are happening, whilst the machines have a much, much longer lifespan of many, many years. People think that mining Bitcoin is the only way to mine cryptocurrency in this space, and that is just not true. As it stands today, there are over 700 different coins to mine, and often is the case, mining the slightly smaller coins is vastly more profitable than mining Bitcoin directly. Why would you mine 2 or 3 pounds of Bitcoin a day if for the same amount of money you could mine 10 pounds of Bitcoin a day? And that's fundamentally the core of our approach. By mining the smaller coins, which are much easier to get your hands on, if you so wished, you could interchange those for other coins at a higher value, and ultimately, we're not so focused on gaining the most Bitcoin per day on the spot from mining, We're focused on getting the best ROI, which in then turn helps you to get the most coins overall. One of the unique things about the way in which our equipment operates is its ability to mine lots of different coins. So when people are thinking you can't mine Bitcoin profitably anymore in the UK, that is true unless you have exceptionally cheap electric. The difference is it's still very easy on a domestic electric rate to mine very profitably lots of other coins in the ecosystem. So having that flexibility and versatility enables us to be able to move as the market does, which is obviously an exceptionally quick moving market, and that flexibility is key for ensuring longer term returns. So one of the really cool things about GPU mining is that the software which we mine the coins on is constantly being updated, which means that every few weeks there might be a 3 or 5% increase in performance. So over the period of a year, your machine is vastly more efficient than it was when it started. That could mean horsepower increases for the hash rate. It could also mean a reduction in electric consumption. So ultimately your machine becomes more and more efficient as time goes by. Now that of course will help offset some of the natural difficulty increase, which ultimately extends the life of your machine and extends its versatility and fundamentally extends its ability to increase return on investment. Unlike ASIC machines, which because there's new technology coming out so quickly, typically in 6 months, a year even, those machines which you spent good money on are literally worth zero because their function was so one focused. Top-end GPU machines have such a wide range of uses. Obviously the individual components are really designed for top-end graphics cards or video editing or AI learning or things of that nature. So fundamentally the asset value of the equipment remains very, very high, totally separate from the crypto space. We've found this to be an extremely valuable proposition for a lot of our clients, and ultimately this is a fundamental difference between operating at the top end of GPU or kind of cheap bottom end GPU that doesn't have the same power, or other ASIC machines that just perform one coin and do one focus. And on top of all the practical features of the rig and the kind of unique things which we operate, the core difference between us and other people out there is that we have a full UK support team for myself and all the members of my team here in Manchester, where we offer a full support service to help all of our clients pick the right coins, understand how to use their equipment properly, and have full telephone service, web services, and anything that clients need to be able to make sure that all the questions are answered and that they're able to navigate this space. The business is designed from the ground up to take people from a traditional business or investor world and ultimately move them into the crypto sphere without needing immense amounts of technical knowledge or know-how, and ultimately want to earn a very nice passive income on the side of what they currently do. So please take a look around the website, have a look at some of the FAQs, the explainer videos. We've got lots of information on there to help you understand exactly what it is that we do, but please feel free to give us a call, come and talk to us in person, and we'd love to help assist you in this crypto journey.